The City of Greater Sudbury seems to be initiating some stricter security measures for City Council meetings, and that is creating quite a deal of conflict and a lot of criticism. When it comes to security of people who are involved in public meetings, I do believe that there has to be an element of caution and an element of protection. And my understanding is that the City Council meetings already have security guards in the area. Whether security guards are needed to be at the door checking people coming in, whether we have to have accreditation process for media, I, I think we've got to be careful that we don't go overboard on this and we don't make it appear as if we're trying to create a barrier between the people who are making decisions on behalf of the public and the public. As far as the media is concerned, I believe one of the one of the strong points of a city council is that the media has total access to council and that the media can report. Sometimes councillors aren't going to be very pleased with the way they report, but I think the media has a right, and I believe the public has a right to know what's going on. By the same token, city councillors also have the right to communicate. They also have the right to create their own websites, to create their own blogs, to put out their own information, send out their own press releases. So as long as we're going to be improving communication, we're not going to be putting too many restrictive barriers and parameters for our media, I believe that's all we have to do. Unfortunately, I think a press release or announcement about stricter media requirements and stricter security measures at City Council sent the wrong message. There probably isn't going to be a lot of additional security and additional restrictions. I believe that this whole thing is probably overblown, mainly because there's been some renovations of the physical arrangement on the council floor that have necessitated some kind of a protocol so that there aren't people walking all over the place in between meetings or in between sessions. My understanding is that media still has access to the councillors during breaks and before and after meetings, but during the meetings, the movement around the floor while the meeting is going on is kind of being restricted. And I think I'm looking forward to seeing the new measures explained in a little more detail so that I can form my own opinion of them. But I do think that this whole thing has probably been overblown because it just wasn't announced properly.